Fitness is, it's something that everyone can do. It doesn't matter how old you are. You've got women coming into the gym here who are in their 70s, and believe me, you know what, they totally smash those classes out. It's absolutely amazing.
So Shama, when did you start getting into fitness?
Well, it was quite a few years ago. I put on a lot of weight. I was just going through a little bit of a bad time, and I'd had my son. It was just one of those things. I thought, okay, I'm going to join the gym, try and lose this weight and try and get fit. But I found it really, really hard to get into, like coming in and going into the gym, using the equipment and just staying motivated. Mm-hmm. So I tried for quite a while, just trying to do my own thing, but it's quite tough, you know, when you don't know what you're doing, or even just keeping yourself going. So then speaking to someone downstairs in the gym, and they recommended the classes, so I thought I'll come and give the classes a try. So that was really when it was more kind of like to lose weight and get myself into some decent shape for the course that I was planning on doing, physical education and sports studies, to go to college. So yeah.
So what inspired you to become a fitness instructor?
I guess it's just when you see they become like a role model, an instructor, because you're coming into the class, you see this person and they're really, really pushing you, they're motivating you, and you look at them and you're like, yeah, you know what, I want to do that, or that's what I want to look like. And it's almost like you start looking up to that person. So I got addicted to classes. I was going to loads of classes, as many as I could. Absolutely loved the atmosphere. And I think it has something to do with the instructor as well, of what they make the class. They can make it as motivating, as encouraging, or the other way around as well. You know, if they're not enthusiastic, it can go one of two ways. But I think that's what it was for me. I made friends with an instructor here, and we're still really, really good friends. And I guess from her, I thought, you know what, that's the job that I want to do. I'm going to give this a try. It did take a lot. I'm not really a very confident person, or wasn't. So it did take quite a bit for me to kind of get into that side of it.
Were there any barriers that you had to go through?
I think it's always going to be tough for anyone, really. Obviously, wanting to become a fitness instructor, it's, you know, my family, I mean, they're okay with it now, but initially I think it was like, really a fitness instructor, so you know, standing at the front of a class and teaching where there's men and women in the class. So it's not always, it's a mixed gym. There's people, you know, it's never going to be just a female-only class. I'm a female instructor, but I'm never going to have just female participants. All the classes are mixed. So it is a little bit, why that job? You know, why nothing else? You know, why not sit in an office behind a desk?
But there's men in the office too.
Yeah, why, but it's different, isn't it? Because you're not jumping around and it was kind of, that was one of the biggest ones, barriers.
Do you feel like you're breaking the stereotype?
I think yes, definitely, because as a Muslim woman, as an Asian woman really, Muslim or otherwise, you're kind of, people have it in their head that, you know, your job is to sit in the house and cook and clean and look after the children and whatnot. These days it's not like that. It is a lot more chilled out for women, Muslim women. It is a lot more chilled out. There's a lot more, I don't want to say the word freedom, because then that means that, you know, they're being allowed to do something that they shouldn't. But there is a lot more, people are more chilled out nowadays, and women are doing what they want to do, Muslim women. But I do think, doing something like this, coming from a religious family, being a fitness instructor, definitely is breaking that thing that people have in their head of what you should be doing as opposed to what you do.
What advice would you give to a young Muslim girl wanting to pursue a hobby in fitness, or like a Muslim woman?
Definitely to go for it. I would say that don't let anyone hold you back. I mean, at the end of the day, you need to do what makes you happy. And you know what, I have days where I feel I'm tired and I'm sore and I'm not feeling well and I don't want to come into work, but see, once I come in here and I start doing this and I start teaching and I see all those faces in the class and not looking up to me, but looking to me for that motivation, for that encouragement, And it doesn't matter how they're feeling, you can see when you see those few people pushing themselves, the feeling you get, it's amazing. It just really makes you like, and it just perks you right up. So yeah, I would say definitely go for it. You need to do what makes you happy, whether it's fitness or otherwise.
Do you think there should be more activities based around your hobby for Muslim women?
Yeah, I think there should. Like, for instance, the class that I teach on Saturday evening for my Changemaker girls. I think that's brilliant, because a lot of those girls, when I first started teaching, they weren't into fitness at all, and now, you know, so many of them have joined gyms and they come to my classes here and they come on a Saturday and they're absolutely loving exercise. I think if there was more stuff like that, like for not just for younger girls, but I think for older people as well, yeah, for older women, if there was more variety. I think just now it's because there's not so many. You've got your one here, one there. People don't really get into it. It's one of those things, if you do it once, an exercise class, you'll be like, I don't know if this is for me or not. You give it a chance, and you know it's something you do grow to love. And it does become, it's a passion almost. And so I think, yeah, definitely there should be more opportunities for people to take part in classes like these, and to see just how great it is, just getting out there and doing a little bit of exercise. It makes you feel amazing.
Do you think fitness has the ability to empower?
Yeah, it's one of those things. It's like fitness. It's a worldwide thing, isn't it? It's not just limited. And I think that, yeah, that definitely. I mean, fitness is, it's something that everyone can do. It isn't something that for all ages, for all fitness levels, whether, you know, it doesn't matter how old you are. You've got women coming into the gym here who are in their 70s, and believe me, you know what, they totally smash those classes out. It's absolutely amazing, the effort that they put in. So yeah, I do think it does. I think definitely fitness is one of those things that it can become like, wow, you know, really big everywhere. And not just in the Muslim community.
Thank you for having your time. It means a lot.
Thank you very much. Thank you for asking me. Thank you for including me. Thank you. Appreciate that.